And that's why on that day in Ghadir, what happened? On that day in Ghadir, Rasulullah made that announcement. But do you know what's so important about that announcement? Because someone may come and say to you, listen, it was a vague announcement. You said to me that we don't accept implicit. Yes, Rasulullah did not say on Ghadir, whoever I am the prophet of, now Ali ibn Abi Talib is their imam. So therefore you Shia believe in this very vague, implicit, man kuntu mawla fahada aliyum mawlah. Mawla has 23 meanings in Arabic. Ya Rasulullah, why didn't you choose an easier word? It's a point. Why didn't you choose an easier word? Why Mawla? Mawla can mean friend, Mawla can mean master, Mawla can mean slave. Ya Rasulullah, why did you choose Mawla? In Arabic, like any language, if you want to know a word which has many meanings, you need to look at the context of that word and the previous sentence. Just before he said, Man kuntu Mawla, he quoted an ayah of the Quran that made clear what the word Mawla means. Had he not quoted that ayah, I will not deny that Man kuntu Mawla could seem vague. But do you know the ayah he quoted? Surah 33 verse 6. I want none of you to forget this ayah in your life. Surah 33 verse 6 says, An-Nabiyyu awla bil-mu'minina min anfusihim. He looked at 100,000 people and he said, Alastu awla bikum? Am I not the first in authority from amongst all of you? They said to him, yes. Man kuntu mawla. Therefore the context of mawla is awla. Awla means the first in authority. So Rasulullah said, whoever I am awla, now Ali ibn Abi Talib is awla. He made it clear. There was no implicit, there was no shura. He didn't appoint. Allah revealed to him that after you, Ali ibn Abi Talib is the man who will protect the religion of Islam. And that's why I'll never forget, even when they went back towards Medina, when they went back, you had companions later on, Ammar bin Yasir, Asbagh bin Nubata, many of them, who would always remind the people, we were there when Rasulullah announced Ali ibn Abi Talib as his successor. Even you found Imam Ali at the beginning of Battle of Jamal, said, where is Talha? Oh, Talha come out. Talha came out. He said, Talha, weren't you at Ghadir when Rasulullah announced me from the heavens as his successor? Can you deny that? On many occasions, Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib would refer back to Ghadir, because someone may turn around to you and say, did Ali ibn Abi Talib himself refer back? That was only a skirmish between him and Khalid bin Walid. No, it wasn't a skirmish between him and Khalid bin Walid. Ali ibn Abi Talib would always refer back to the day of Ghadir as the day he was announced. Therefore, did the Prophet Muhammad appoint a successor? No. The Prophet Muhammad announced a successor on behalf of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why someone asked the question, what's the need for us to know? Ali ibn Abi Talib is the successor, Abu Bakr is the successor. What's the need for us to know? Firstly, don't disrespect Rasulullah when you say something like that. You think Rasulullah carried Ali ibn Abi Talib's announcement on his shoulders for us to come 1,400 years later and say, what's all this Abu Bakr and Ali ibn Abi Talib? What am I going to gain? Have respect for that man and what he stood up for you on the day of Ghadir. When I see people who are followers of Ahlebiatع today saying, all they do is talk about what happened to Abu Bakr and Ali. You know what? I'm proud to talk about that day, because on that day my Prophet is the man who announced the greatest announcement for every Muslim on this earth. Secondly, do you know why it's important? Because if a person held on to Ali ibn Abi Talib, then he would have drunk from the purest fountain on this earth. I don't deny that if you held on to others, you could still drink of water. I don't deny. There are Muslims who held on to others and they still read Quran. There are Muslims who held on to others and they still pray. But it's not the same drinking from water which has certain impurities